Shut up. Really? Oh, sorry. Oh, oh, really? The fire department is basically. I didn't see it. So if the fire alarm goes off, they are placed in like 1 minute.
we'll go ahead and post it on Twitter using hashtag SneakyDragonPod, and it might end up in the show. And of course, give us a follow at SneakyDragonPod on Twitter and Instagram. Word of mouth is so great for a podcast like this, and that's where we pick. If you interact with us on social media, we pick names for our NPCs in the show, like Lord Jordan Baxter, named after Jordan Baxter 07, Lord Luis Torres, who's named after Luis Torres 0419, and Master Mackenzie, who's named after B Mackenzie 79. So the guard has just stepped back, and you all are enjoying your delicious food. It's actually really good food, very high quality food that you all are getting here, as you would expect from in the V King's presence.
Flame Shutter IRL right now. I know. On this cold January day.
I'm wearing a jacket right now, sitting at my computer. I don't want to turn the heater on. As you all are, sitting around, like I said, all the other or the Belrossian nobles are kind of whispering and chatting amongst themselves like they know each other. How are you all actually eating the food? You mentioned that earlier.
What are our masks?
Yeah, they're like really cheaply made, easy to produce. I believe they were made out of wax masks.
That's the benefit of being a tiger, is I can now just eat my cereal.
If I remember right, I think the episode art from the episode where you all were in the festival showed that there were mouse holes in this mask.
Perfect. Got to talk. Yeah, Bart just chops his food up really small, like cuts a sandwich with a knife into little bite-sized pieces. Like a normal person. Yeah. Like people who cut their pizza. I think
monsters.
No, I will put it to you that people who cut their sandwiches is even more of a monster than people who cut their pizza. Yeah, probably.
I take one of my arrows and then I trim it down to about 8 inches and then I hollow it out and I use it as a straw. And straws in this land.
How do you hollow it out?
There's utensils on the table and I have my lock picking kit. I'm sure I can find some small.
Seems very specific.
A wooden straw.
You gotta hope you avoid the clams. They're just gonna like gum up the straw. Yeah. Go and roll a perception check, everyone.
6.
18.
Nice.
19. Damn! Got that.
That might be the best perception roll.
Probably.
As you're, dealing with your food, Gum Gum, and trying to eat, you hear some of the Valrossians next to you talking. You hear one of them tell the other one.
Oh shit, I need to take off my sweater. It's really warm. The
Bard,
sun?
you hear a different Valrossian on the other side say, soon the King Knives will be old enough to take over. Once he reaches 13 years old. Then I wonder what Behead Ward is going to do.
Wait. So the kid is not.
So V King Ward is in charge, and V King Knive is the little boy that's going to take over.
Yes.
But you said V King York.
That's their last name.
Gotcha.
Behead Ward. I wonder what Behead Ward will do once V King Knive is old enough to take over. Jord is the family name. Sorry.
Gotcha. So it's a situation where it's like the queen's in charge of the king. Keep that.
Right.
Gotcha. So it sounds like needs to go. But uncle's in charge until the big boy is the man. Yeah. Like, is this like a job kind of situation with this kid? Gotta find out how to find the kid.
He seemed to enjoy the flower for whatever that's worth.
So yeah, that sounds good. He didn't crush the flower. That's what's on.
Sitting next to like a.
We'll say Bart and Gunga Mark. They're the ones. So you just asked the person next to you?
Yes.
to the Valrossian next to you, who's wearing a flashy gold chain necklace around his neck. He looks at you and says, "You were one of the adventurers who bested the snow ice, were you not? Gunga?" "Yes, I was." "To you, what fine athleticism, fine combat prowess you must have. I am Lord Louis Torres."
Oh, good. Louis Torres.
"I've heard that the Viking's tusks were so large as a child that they had those around him. Mighty, mighty. I mean, we would expect nothing less from the Viking."
What? Does he have any like weaknesses?
Are you asking Clark, the one next to you on the other end?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Valrossian next to you seems to be, kind of fidgeting in place. He seems a little nervous. He's constantly pulling out a little silver pocket watch to look at. You startle him a little bit when you address him. "So, Bart, right? One of the performers. Excellent, excellent thing.
Thank you. I'll sign your autograph later.
Thank you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Master Mackenzie." Yeah, he seems very, like I said, nervous. He's fidgeting with his watch. They say that Viking Knive, is the royal commander over a massive fleet of ships awaiting his word at any moment. It seems like lately there have been even more ships in the harbor than usual. On the other side of the person you're talking to, Bart, another Valrossian leans over and says, the Viking's father, Sjordbjorn, was childless for many years. It was thought another relative might succeed him. But fortunately, he was blessed with a son on the eve of his death, Viking Knive. Unfortunately for him, his mother, Sheld, passed away giving child.
How did die?
Oh, he was very old, old age. The previous Viking Sjord had ruled for many years, many winters behind him.
Here's you got like a scatter situation here where like uncles don't speak English. Maybe this uncle needs to die of old age. Air quotes.
Wait, so really quick, the king, or is Viking Bjorn, who we've been hearing of, or is he the acting king?
Yeah, he's V-Head War. Knife is still the V-King, but V-Head War is a provisional ruler until V-King Knife is old enough.
He is of age.
Who's the one that has the beef with the issue? I mean,
Yeah, they're all.
There's carcasses everywhere. So, yeah.
The doors to the southern entrance burst open, and a huffing Valrossian covered in vines and bite marks stomps towards the long tables. It's Warden Odom, and a vein in his forehead is bulging. One of the nobles sees him come in and says, "Oh, there you are, Unfree. Are you okay?" Odom doesn't answer, but instead throws a rat to the ground and scans around the tables with an intense gaze, muttering,
But I can't sleep on him.
Where are the skies? Where are the skies now? We're not that hard to figure out, though. I'm a part of it.
"You could try."
Maybe this is important to the plot. We should not sleep.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Wearing masks. Let's see what happens.
Uh,
I have Mask of the Wild as an elf, and I just kind of sink lower into my seat.
So you guys are just kind of sitting there. I guess since you mentioned Mask of the Wild, go ahead and make a stealth check just for fun. Actually, everyone go ahead and make a stealth check. Just
18. 21.
So everyone's just trying to kind of like act casual and sit there and be unnoticed. The Shrimpy boy gets up from his throne with wide eyes and says,
Uncle Ward, what's going on?
Ward addresses him and says,
Your Majesty, there's a group of assassins that infiltrated the Citadel to usurp you. I thought they were apprehended and dealt with.
He offers a cross look to Odom. Odom replies, "Well, they were yet, but somehow they managed to break free from themselves, and they freed some other prisoners, and they tried to throw refuse at my guards, and then..."
Enough. Guards, escort the Viking to safety at once and put out these imposters now.
Two guards step forward to quickly usher the thrifty boy back from the folding doors. Lord snaps his fingers and says,
Archers at the ready.
On either side of the room above you, a line of archers march into the hall's eastern and western balconies, aiming their bows at the long tables. Some of the nobles gasp, and one stands up in protest. "Vehead Ward, have you lost your mind?"
Sit down. Nobody leaves until we move out and deal with these imposters. Mud speaks up and goes, surely they can't be here in this room. Those people must be down in the rabble at the festival.
Or maybe they're dead. Maybe they died.
Make a deception check, bud.
I should not have talked. Every time. Okay, come on. He gets advantage because I harumped him. 12.
Everyone kind of looks around, quizzically. Maybe you create like a little moment of confusion. Everyone, just so we're, keep everything in order, everyone go and roll initiative. That way we can get everyone's actions sorted.
22.
I'm at 24.
Well, they're lucky because they have rather poor initiative rolls. Yeah, they're starting. The guards are starting to escort the Viking back behind the throne. Bart, what do you want to do?
Could I try to cast sleep on
On who?
the warden?
The warden?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You can give that a shot.
5d8. Total of 15. Total is how many hit points of
Yeah, you affect 15. So you target your sleep spell at Warden Odom, but he doesn't seem to be affected by it. Actually, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand just to try to see you're trying to cast sneakily without anyone noticing.
17.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, yeah, you're able to sneakily make cast speak. You think the spell went off correctly, but the Warden Odom doesn't.
Well, darn. You have to try to not get caught. Especially when
I do a perception check for exits or anything that's not covered.
Before you do that, I just want to confirm. Is there anything else you want to do, Bart?
Oh,
Yeah.
do you mind if I do that, Blake?
No.
Yeah, could I do a quick perception check to see if there's any exits?
Yeah.
Alright. 9.
9. Well, you're aware, of course, of the giant doors that you came in from, the very south of the room, and of course you're aware of the door to the north that the Viking is currently being led to.
I also, for y'all to keep in mind, I still have that super roll of silence.
Yeah. We need to be able to communicate.
Is that it for you, Bart?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you all still have any boons?
I have the boon of speed.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just throwing that out there. You do have those as well. Kybor.
I'm trying to think 40 chest wise, if we could frame the warden. Typically I wouldn't want to frame anybody and just have them die, but this guy is a real piece of work, so I'm wondering if there's a way to get just how many spells or anything. I'm surprised you want to frame the warden and not
Why don't you roll me a perception check, Kybor?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just squeeze below a table and just ready.
It's tough.
I'm gonna hide behind a much larger Valrazian and just fall into the shadows and just be unnoticed and just be ready.
Okay, make a stealth check just to see.
+5, this would be great. Hey, 21.
Okay, pretty good. Yeah, you very stealthily kind of shimmy over to the side and get in the shadow of one of the large mountains near you. Anything else, Kevin?
I still have the sparkles going from President.
They're just non-stop. They haven't stopped.
It's for an hour for President change.
You don't have to have them for an hour. You can just have it happen.
But I want to
I don't know how to stop it.
I want to elevate them so that they're kind of up in the area where the archers are, so that it's kind of like, as an archer myself, I would know that that would be distracting, and stuff obscures the lower subtle way.
Okay.
Sparkles there. Their accuracy is a little janky now.
Okay.
What else do you guys?
Oh, shouts. Who cast?
Well, like a spoken thing, and I don't think that I called out or made an elaborate move without calling it out during their performance, right?
Okay, no. Just so you know, you do that, but they are still curious where those sparks came from. So obviously, someone's trying to do something.
I don't say a word.
All right. Is that it for you, Kyborg?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gum. Roll me.
That's pretty solid.
Okay. You wonder if it would be possible to sneak out of the room and follow the beacon.
Quick, solve this for us.
I did. I'm glad you did say that. I forgot.
Like sleep.
So he would have gone before Gum, but we'll say he'll go.
All of his spells.
Yeah.
He says, I can try to do something. I don't know if it will work.
We'll take whatever we can.
We'll take it.
Did you have some exchange? You could shoot a bursting arrow at them or across the room to try his attention.
No. Light a candle or a small campfire.
How about like a banner that's hanging off of the wall on the other side of the dining hall or something like that?
The range is only 10 feet. Yes, it is.
Resting.
You couldn't do one across the hall because the range is only 10 feet, but you could do one on your side of the hall near you.
How far away is the
Oh, what about the floor runner? Like we said, there were all the spars down there.
that's precious. 2 acres. Really quick, the guard from what's the other fellow residence?
Grovian?
Ruthie. Yeah, Lord Baxter, how far away is he?
He was down quite a ways. He was he was on the opposite table and went down at the end.
Alright, I'm lighting up a runner. Lighting it up. Sparks. The sparks are good for scaring us from the bad guys, right?
Fire will do a very good job of obscuring.
But it wasn't your turn right now.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Whose turn is it?
Wait, it's not.
I guess I'll take my $2 and look for the table. I'll try and light.
Yes. All right. First of all, I guess try to we'll go ahead and make a stealth check. Come. We all know stealthy barbarian. That classic meme. Nine. Okay. Yeah, you get under the table. You're making a lot of rackets. People are looking at you.
Wish you guys could take Chris's face when it says it all. Wide eyes. So wait, do they start fire?
You tell me.
We didn't start. Yeah, I started fire.
Okay.
Yeah. Get one under the table.
Make a deception check.
15.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone seems to be focused under the tables where you're pointing out. So,
I definitely just screams out. Fire! Oh, who ordered the fajitas? They were too hot.
is that it for you, Gun Gun?
I guess I can get up. Run!
Yeah. Sleek starts following you. You see him like very stealthily cast a cantrip, and you see a bunch of containers of alcohol fall over on top of the fire on their own, seemingly feeding it, causing the fire to spread even more quickly.
They asleep.
Everyone's very intent now on the fire and looking under the table where Gum Gum told them the prisoners were. Mud. Okay, go roll a perception check. That's good. Yeah, you see that to the east there's like very subtle staircases that lead up to the upper level where the archers are, and then up there you can't really see because it's elevated from your position. You presume that there's probably an exit up on both of those ends, both west and east. However, on the ground floor there are no exits to the west and the east. The only ones that you can see are the exit to the south that you entered from, and then the one to the north where the team is being escorted.
So the exits I'm seeing are above these.
You can see exits up there, but you assume that there are exits up there. The other exits you see, of course, are the ones to the south, where that you all entered from, and then the one to the north, where the team is being escorted. I say like 10 feet.
So I'm thinking either run for the south exit, fire, cover, or try to make it north.
I still need to talk to them.
King is being ushered away. So I don't think our little 5 gold Brian's going to cover. I think we're down 5 gold, just that one. I think Chris is that way.
Hey, those are the breaks. You never know if it's going to work.
So we could try and head north and follow the exit. It's like just been a big. I think on our way, we just bumped on the tables, knocked down our
So clumsy.
If we destroy New Valros, if we destroy an entire city, they have to. Can we start making our way
Downtown?
downtown?
Yeah. Just want to like start running in that direction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We did.
Yeah, there are guards up there in the northern area, just FYI. So you're running towards them.
There are guards on our level at the.
Correct. These are like the same guards who took the flower that Gum Gum was presenting.
There's a fighter. Do something. Get over there. Make a kill.
Make a what is that? Make a
deception because there's an actual fire.
yeah. That's why I was like, normally it would be deception because you're kind of like make a persuasion. 14. Look at each. Look at the fire. And then begin scrambling.
Yay! If only the fire marshal was here. 2 episodes ago, 3 episodes ago.
Anything else, bud?
No.
Okay. It's Odom's turn. He seemingly doesn't care about the fire. He, walks over to the tables and begins flipping them over, looking for whoever Gum Gum said was there. Like I said, there were archers up on the balconies overlooking everything. They're still waiting to let loose until they have a target. And the guards said the ones to the north are dealing with the fire. The ones to the south are still standing at the station down there. So everyone's still kind of in a holding position. Um, Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Sorry.
What you want to do?
I forget. Sometimes the yell can't see. So the initiative list I've written down here.
That's okay. I'm just like,
It's chaos. It's pandemonium. There's so much going on.
I got one spell slot left.
Well, they're heading towards the fire, so we figured to kind of like try to get that before they even exit.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I mean that's totally up to you. You can, that's totally your call.
Did our signal to the rest of the party? They seem like those like baseball hand signals that we should go out this way.
Sure, it doesn't quite make sense, but let's do a sleight of hand check.
We're using like the battle speak from Doom, Atreides battle talk.
12.
Yeah, I guess the rest of the party, Gum Gum, Kyborg, and Bud make perception.
Receive my signals.
6, 16, 8, no, 5.
Third time's a charm.
Hey, Bud, do you think you could just tell them?
Kyborg and Gum Gum, you notice Bart's doing a super cool dance. You've never seen anything like it before.
Now's not the time, Bart.
Bud, you think Bart is telling you all to follow him?
Yeah. Can I just beckon for those two dummies to follow without using complicated hand motions?
Sure. You're just pointing.
Yeah. Just the waving gesture.
Anything else you want to do, Bart? I guess if you want to try to like close the distance and head up in that direction.
Yeah.
Kyborg. You're up.
I mean, I follow and I grab, I nudge along, Gum Gum, and I guess Sleek. So I don't know where he is this whole time.
Yeah, he was running behind them.
Okay, make sure you grab. Actually, I really do want to check. Like, it seems like we're running past where the throne area was. In all the chaos and stuff like that. Did this little boy's name, little Knife, did Knife drop anything or leave anything behind?
You see the flower that Gum Gum had made still up there.
Yeah. I grabbed the flower, and then I also was going to proceed and see we passed those guards. Are there any additional obstacles in our way as we're going out? Exit.
Make a perception check.
9.
You can't really tell that. However, you do notice that on the throne, in addition to the flower, there's a small silk flower. Yeah, the hall itself, or like where you're heading for, it's still too close to you.
I want to see what's inside the lobby. Picture and get some kind of clue. So I open it up.
All this chaos going on.
And I find an audio log in a video game. Like, okay, look.
You try to open it, but it doesn't want to seem bugged. It doesn't seem to open.
But can I tell if this is Knives or is this he was wearing it? It's in the scene at least, but he was wearing it.
Correct.
Oh, that was the description.
Yeah, when I said when I described it, silver locket.
Okay. Then I grabbed the Bulversman's locket and it's one of them.
Nice. So thoughtful. Gum Gum. What do you want to do? Free.
I guess I'm gonna actually crawling up that way and what I can do. Just want to try this.
Yeah, everyone's kind of rejoining, getting back together.
Yeah.
And Sleek's following you. So, Sleek was right behind you at that point. He's still following you. Bud.
Yeah, I head as much as I can straight to the exit. Can I get to the door?
Yeah, you all are pretty much convening. Everyone's pretty much convening together at the door.
Lock.
The door is unlocked, but as you reach for the handle, a chilling breeze whispers through the hall in your ambulance, pulsing glowing tank. Through the windows, a pale but brilliant light casts icy shadows across the room. Everything shifts to hazy shades of blue and purple. and in a billow of fog rolls in along the corridor, followed by a Valrossian guard struggling to catch his breath from his side. We're being attacked! Ford shouts. Fool, of course we're being attacked. Look around you. No, out there, sir. They're back. They're here. You sit in your tongue, you fool. Who is here? The Ishbjorn.
So are we just gonna like watch them fight?
Well, we're gonna have to find out on the next episode of Tales from the Sneaky Dragon.
No. Alright guys, place your bets. We're more of like a war starting group than he is not.
It's a fun episode. Thanks for listening, everybody. Like I said, we'll be back with another new episode next week to find out what's going to happen with the Valrossian and the Ishbjorn. What's going to happen when Ivor gives that lumber and I'll get back in front of him. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Do you love riddles? What about them? I mean, maybe do you merely tolerate them? Maybe you outright hate them? If the answer to any of those questions was yes, then you should be listening to Hey Riddle Riddle. Hey Riddle Riddle takes you on a quest from 3 Chicago improvisers to solve every known riddle and have a lot of fun along the way. The riddles range from classics you may have already heard before to the outdated and obscure that maybe you never want to hear again. Hosts Adol Rifai, Aaron Keefe, and JPC use riddles as an inspiration for improvised scenes that almost never help in solving the riddles. Listeners are encouraged to submit their favorite riddles or riddles of their own invention for the hosts to solve. Subscribe to Hey Riddle Riddle wherever you listen to podcasts. They have new episodes every Wednesday. Good day to all you drinks. Worm your way into the Sneaky Dragon and wet your beak with our latest booze, the Gypsy Tentacle. It's a monstrous mix of Roman rubble rum, prickly pineapple petals, and a splash of grenadine on the rocks. This barbed beverage has more snap than a kicked off turtle. Previously, our adventurers found themselves wining and dining at the Hunter Feast, where they performed for King Knife Yorn and his uncle Lord Yorn. The intern started paving the way to peace, but the party was crashed by an angry Oda. Now King Knife has been whisked away and the Ishbjorn invasion is underway. Let's find out if our interns can save the day.
For the sake of my memory, eventually I think these characters started having like more like normal names. Like I just need King Bob. Like King Knife Igor. I can't remember it all.
So then there's like B King, is there an X King, a Y King?
Like a Viking. Like a Viking.
You just blew Blaine's mind.
Oh, I thought it was like the letter B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the B King. B dash King. So yeah, it's like Viking.
Because it's so very cool. Like Ishbjorn. That's such a cool name. Next season we're gonna do Canadian themed Stinky Dragon. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, Jim down the block is coming down to shovel your driveway and he wants you to pay him 5 gold. He's a real
Micah does comment that Viking is Valrossian King. Just FYI.
that makes one too about Ross.
The easy way, John, to remember the names is the Viking is knife, like a knife, and his parents are Sjord and Sheld, like sword and shield.
That's cool. It's very good naming convention. Still hard words to say. Sjord.
Anyway, yet again, episode 35, Tales from the Stinky Dragon. The tales continue to get stinkier as the party progresses.
Are they? Is it because we haven't showered?
You all have never showered. You all talk about your short rest and your long rest and what you're doing. No one ever says, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make myself a little less stinky. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take a bath."
That's why it's called Stinky Dragon. We're the Stinky tried to tell me in social media. I can't remember. I'm sorry. He said like technically you guys met a dragon. It's the guy that makes the coffee.
Duncan.
Duncan. He's a dragon, right? Or is he like a dragon? Like a dragon?
Yeah, he's a pseudo dragon.
Yeah, but that's not. I want like dragon heart level dragon.
Something big that's gonna eat you in one bite, like the entire party.
Sure.
Yeah, y'all would last. Not even around. You'll get there maybe eventually. It's a D&D. There's normally lots of dungeons. Typically not a lot of dragons until much later.
Dungeons of polar bears. That's what we're playing. What are they doing?
Speaking of polar bears, a chilly breeze whistles through the hall, stirring the dancing flames on the table you ignited moments ago. The southern entrance of the hall stands open with brilliant moonlight pouring in around the Belrossian gardens of Pat. The Ishmael, sir, they're here!
That's impossible. The Ishmael are all dead. Father took care of them a century ago.
I know, sir, but I've seen them with my own eyes. Some bear folk led by someone called the Planar Race. They're coming for the Vikings, sir. Sir, God, I'm waiting for me. They're coming for the Vikings, sir. What are your orders? Lord furrows his brow and tugs at his lengthy whistle.
Coming for the Vikings. Very well. Odin, you deal with these imposters wherever they are. And make sure the Viking is,
Narrows his eyes.
taken care of.
Odin's tusk mouth creases into a sly smile.
With pleasure, Visha. What about you? Clearly, I need to finish what my father started. It's time I ended the HBO once.
V heads for the southern doors and exits the hall into the night. Odin turns and begins scanning the hall with his eye. And just as a reminder, you guys are standing just outside the northern doors in this hallway, and the Viking is just inside on the other side of this. I think maybe a few more.
I'm not one for like saying we should have done a murder, but if we done a murder on the board, this would be like
Yeah. I wouldn't have been bad.
we're too nice.
You just gotta do a murder every now and then, get it out of your system.
Only in D&D.
Only in D&D, obvious.
Clarify that.
Yes, hello, police. So we're at the door.
Correct. You're still in the big hall right by the door on the north side of the great hall.
And we're still wearing our disguises, right?
Correct. They might be starting to melt a little bit. They might be getting a little soft because some of them were made out of wax. But are you currently a tiger?
Yeah, for the entertainment part of the party.
Oh yeah, and I never turned back.
Since last time, the fire, excuse me, so much working really well with the guards. Why don't I get on top of the tiger, and then, or you light me on fire?
You know what? Gum Gum? Why not? Be a fan.
Gum watched Princess Bride once and saw Andre the Giant. Is there a reason why we can't just go through the door?
I mean, are we ill prepared to fight right now? Some of us have one spell slot left.
Well, we're in a room full of archers and the warden
And the fire.
and the fire. The door is where the little Knives Out boy went.
Viking. He has the title.
Viking Knives Out. So exit stage right?
Yeah, this seems like an opportunity for a boss battle, but like, it looks like a skip cutscene, so let's just.
Seems pretty pivotal. Okay, well Bart wants to have a pivotal fight with the warden.
Or is it first at a pivotal?
Pivotal.
We just pivot away.
Can we open the door?
If the door is unlocked.
Are you ready to light me on fire?
Yes, always.
We say that we could do press it and change it.
They get it.
It's so close.
Worst it's ever been.
I like Blaine's attempt of like if I say fast enough, they won't hear me mess up.
Can we make a shirt that's just like text that has different mispronunciations of prestidigitation all crossed out, and at the bottom it just says magic?
That's actually really funny.
Very good. That's really good.
Bud goes through the door.
Can I hop on top of that?
Yeah, that's up to Mud.
I'll hop on top of
Okay.
I'm not that big of a tiger.
wide stone booth adorned with Arctic animal furs and mounted stuffed beds. To your right are a few torches hanging on the wall and a side table with nautical instruments and weapons. To your left are a few couches surrounding a blazing fireplace where two guards stand near the thrifty sitting at the first. Gong! Somewhere in the distance, a bell tolls the midnight hour. Two guards look at each other for a moment and then give each other a nod. One pulls out a dagger, and the other reaches for it.
Oh, can I take a shot? I'll take a shot. Barb took a drink of her drink at an inopportune time to react. I had to go.
It sounds like Kyborg's taking the shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shot because I'm not gonna wait around to see what happens with that knife, little boy.
Which one are you gonna shoot at?
The one with the knife.
Okay.
You gotta make sure they are, in fact, going for a little boy and not pulling out.
Too late, I already made the shot. 21.
It hits.
I think I would hold the knife to a little boy first.
6 points of damage.
The arrow hits, and it seems like the guards hadn't noticed you at first, but now they definitely do. Their eyes turn and lock at you. The three of you and a tiger. They turn and kind of look at each other and then look back at you guys and put their hands up.
Oh, that was it.
Don't shoot. We don't want to do it.
What were you doing? Why are you touching that little boy with that knife?
We're being forced to do this.
I hope.
Do what? Please, just spare us. We'll leave.
Forcing you to do what?
Yeah. Head Ward. He's forcing us to take out his competition.
That's his son, though, right? No, that's his nephew.
Right.
Okay.
Knives just like super wide-eyed, standing by the heart, and really staring at the tiger.
Don't worry, the tiger is friendly to you, but not to them. Hush. Or mush.
Are you trying to like hit me with your heels or something?
No, I just said go.
Oh, okay. We'll let you go if you drop the knife and all the money you have.
Your pants. And yes, and your pants. But like, keep your underwear on. We're not making this a sexual thing. We're making this a funny prank thing.
Make a persuasion check. But
Can I help by screaming into the day?
sure.
11.
It's 15.
Why does Gum Gum have a higher plus on persuasion than I do? Because he's so
Well,
lovable.
this was intimidation.
Intimidation.
Oh, okay.
But persuasion is bad. Plus 4.
Your persuasion is plus 4. Plus 4. Okay.
Well, Mud, your charisma's 7.
It's very bad.
That's mostly your problem. Yeah. You're not sure. You don't think it really was your persuasion that did it, but maybe the fear of staring at a giant tiger and barbarian screaming at them persuades them to remove their pants and turn their knives and their. I don't think they have limitations. I bet. No.
No, they got paid off by the meat.
Well, they haven't done the job. They haven't done the job yet.
But they have the down payment.
Later.
That's right. That's how this works.
You've never done a murder. Between the two of them, we'll say they have 40 silver.
Get out of here!
They like scramble, like falling down and running out the back out pantsless and weapons.
Somehow, your former character from our previous D&D always comes through.
They each had a spear and a dagger. Spears and daggers.
Can I take a dagger?
Yeah.
Or it's a little weapon light.
The whole time, like Knive has still been looking around, but he seems to really be focused on the tiger still, looking at it.
Which maybe it's strategically advantage for you to stay as tiger. Seems to like. Or he's more focused on you. I think he's definitely afraid of the tiger.
Hello, my name is Mud. These are my friends. We're technically sort of superheroes. we're like a step aside from superheroes. Like if you look at the superheroes, we're the guys next to them.
You're superhero adjacent.
Yes. And I guess we're here to save your life. As you can see, there's a lot going on, and we kind of need you to help negotiate a truce between their people and Ishmael, who may or may not be technically attacking other people right now.
I just want to point boss is like, I need you to sign a 20-year loan, 10% APR, it's down payment. We gotta ease into this. Hey, little guy, I got a rose in this locket. You dropped this over there. We saw you were in trouble. We wanted to help.
For the first time, his concentration seems to really break from the tiger, and he looks away at the flower and the locket. He says,
Oh, thank you. I can't believe I left those behind.
he's still sitting by the hearth, though, or standing by the hearth.
You all aren't Belassian, are you?
You're a wise dude. You're a clever guy.
We will not neither confirm nor deny said statement, depending on what your next reaction will be.
It does not matter what we are, except that we are your friends. I'm a kitty.
It's beautiful. Okay, well,
The kitty's nice. Look, I hug it.
You want to give him a friendship bracelet, Gum Gum?
Oh, no.
An actual friendship bracelet, not you.
He looks a little confused at the fact that you all are communicating with the tiger and able to speak to it.
Is he confused by the fact the tiger is speaking like common speak?
He looks at the tiger and says,
Everyone can understand you?
oh yeah, no, it's not just you. It's you didn't get poisoned. It's all good, little guy.
Yeah.
Only friends can understand it.
That's right.
Do you trust us?
how would I describe it? He begins making like a purring, growling, chuffing noise.
Chopping? The cats do that.
Only Mud is able to understand as being tigers.
What? He's a man of many cultures. I like
Wait, the prince is doing that?
Yeah, and in Tiger. He's asking you,
How did you come to travel with these people?
What is going on right
I
now?
wasn't expecting this.
What animal is he?
make an Arcana check,
The
John.
child is doing this, right?
Yeah.
He's going.
I keep it broken.
I'm sorry, guys. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Well, you see, I'm a druid, and these are my friends. How are you speaking in tiger?
Oh, I like talking to animals sometimes. It's fun. Lots of stories they can tell me about the world. They keep me company.
We've got a Dr. Doolittle situation here.
He's got high animal handling. That's great. Good for you.
You start to hear like noise, like fighting out in the hall, in the royal hall y'all just came from. And Sleep shuts the doors that y'all walk through and starts sparring them and says,
Maybe we should get some of the furniture and start to bar this door to keep everybody out. Sounds like things are starting to pop off out there.
Did you hit your head? Why are you being so useful all of a sudden? What's going on here?
Sleek's real useful.
Yeah.
King, is there anywhere to hide? Do you have like a safe room?
It's like we're in it.
Well, normally my guards make this room safe.
We are your guards.
We're your guards now.
What does make you safe?
Yeah, look at us, these intimidating guards. Bart stands up and puts his hands on it.
You can make him
Oh, okay. My intimidation's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that great though. 10.
yeah, you do your best, but inside you're not feeling it. You're trying to put forward a very tough exterior, but you're just not feeling it right now.
Is there anything I can bar the door with?
Yeah, there's some furniture, some side tables, and couches in this.
I have a spear back from when we broke out of the clink, so I'm gonna put that across the door, as you do.
Can I take my manacles and one on each end of the doorknob?
Hold on. Hold on. Which way does the door move?
It opens coming into the room you're in.
Okay,
I
so
go.
I do.
Hold up. I go up to the door. I pull out my unmovable rod. I push it up against the door. And I turn it on.
Has been fulfilled.
It's finally happened.
And now our boons of things that we've held on to this entire time.
And I look back at Gum Gum and I give him a wink.
I blink, but think it's a wink.
Okay, yeah, it's an object long forgotten by everyone except for Gum Gum. Mud pulls out the immovable rod and uses it to bar the door.
Door is started.
Yep.
Forever.
I go back over to the knives, and I do feel comfortable enough to reveal my beautiful elf face, perfect complexion, and long flowy hair, and I say, "Hey, your suspicion's right. You seem like a really wise kid. But yeah, as you can see, we are not Valrosians, but we would like to broker a peace during these very troubling times. And you seem like the leader that could bring your people to such a peace." I'm trying to talk fancy. I'm on medications right now because I'm sick. It's all working out. So it does.
It's pretty good. Make a persuasion check, Cyborg.
Oh man, I'm gonna nail this.
And Mud, go ahead and give yourself an inspiration die for using the immovable in those doors.
Nice.
Wait.
Nice.
Inspiration type for doing.
Well,
It
you're
was
just
an
jealous that you don't
inspire-
have one.
It
I
was an
know.
inspiring move.
It was really good.
I got 13 on persuasion.
He seems to really be interested in what you're saying, Cyborg, and like nodding along, agreeing with it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Thrill, for your kind and generous words. You're right, I do wish to help my people during these troubling times. May I have my locket in the flower?
Oh yeah. I thought I gave that to you. Sorry. Here we go.
Here, to give to this viewer this sign of peace. And I make a matching flower.
Ooh, so what was it? Was it a rose? Is that what you said before?
Yeah, it's a rose.
Okay, so now he's got 2 roses. I guess he grabs that.
I would never say no to another flower. Thank you.
He takes the locket in his hand and clicks it open. And Kyborg, you can see an opaque white gemstone with pale orange glow inset into a silver half-sun pendant. It's really, really beautiful look. When he opens it, Mud, you notice your amulet also starts glowing at the same time.
Upon the opening of the
Finally, I'm
locket.
almost to the
Yeah.
destination.
The silver locket starts radiating with an orange flare while Mud's amulet begins gleaming with a brilliant blue light. Both gemstone insets start vibrating and shining brighter and brighter until suddenly everything in the room goes white. For a moment, you wonder if you've gone blind, but then your eyes slowly start to make out blurry shapes around. Everyone go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's
I dropped
happening.
a flashbang.
Pretty clear.
What were you saying, Barb?
It's just like it's finally happening. I feel like this is
The culmination of the stone thingy.
yeah.
15.
15.
20.
2. Good check there, Gum Gum. Gum Gum, your senses seem to be overwhelmed by your surroundings, and you're having a hard time making sense of it. But the general vibe is a sense of awe and goodness.
It's like normal.
Yeah, sure. Kyborg and Mud, the first thing you notice is a single majestic mountain with 7 plateaus in the distance. The mountain is rising from a shining silver sea, and its height seems for eternity. Bart, you notice that your body isn't physically here, wherever here is, if you had to guess.
Oh, okay.
A soothing voice from behind all of you says,
Fear not, mortals. You are not dead.
you turn around to see an incandescent being radiating with intense beauty and pure light.
That's terrible.
Well, I will see you guys later.
It's rather blinding.
I'm gonna do some work here, so yeah.